Hey everybody, it's that time again. Time to talk about what's going on not only just in Collin County market, but all across the DFW market. As always, before I get into the numbers, I'll give context. So today the market soared after some tariff negotiations over the weekend. That's been adding a lot of uncertainty, but it looks like maybe we're on the right path. Mortgage rates ticked up slightly. Stock market soared, so money went from stocks or from bonds into stocks today. So, and oil prices ticked up a little. We got to keep watch on that. But CPI is supposed to come out this week, so we'll see what that's doing. Last month it was the lowest since March of 2020, so that's a good sign. As long as oil prices don't have a rocketing rise, then that should help keep inflation under control. The bottom line is things are kind of stable, so it's a good time to be looking as a buyer. There's lots of inventory out there. Many sellers are having to sell below the list price and give concessions. But sellers, just so you know, I'm starting to see movement in the area. My neighborhood, I saw 2 homes close in the last 2 weeks. Unfortunately, last week, thought I recorded it, but apparently I have a bad mic, so I'm going to have to get a new mic. But that's a good sign. 1 home sold in 2 days. And then another one sold, took about a month. The average days on the market in DFW is 72 days. So, but now we're in the summer. People are starting to move, getting ready for school for next season. So now let's get into the numbers for Dallas-Fort Worth. There are 4,382 new listings that hit the market. That's down 303 from the last week. 716 homes went back on the market, down 112. Now let's talk about the homes going back on the market. Many times that's because of inspection issues. So sellers, if you know something's broken, deficient, get it fixed, get it done before you get on the market. It can save you money because once you're on the market, go under contract, and repairs are found, they have to be done by a licensed profession for electrical, plumbing, and HVAC. Roofing, carpentry, that's not licensed, but the rest are. There are 444 homeowners that increased the price of their home. That's down 106 from last week. One last thing on the back on the market, appraisals have been an issue in some cases, so that's another thing. Listen to your agent. We're going to talk about the numbers here next. 5,610 homeowners decreased the price of their home. That's down 202 from the last week, but that's about 1,300 more listings that were reduced in price this week compared to those that hit the market. That means the sellers are not listening to their agent. It's not a seller's market. It's not a buyer's market. It heavily favors buyers. Got about 4.3 months of inventory, 6 months is a balanced market, and then it's a buyer's market. We're not there yet. Don't know if we'll get there. Let's hope that rates stay in the range they're in. We'll definitely keep an eye on that in the next few weeks. There were 2,460 homes that closed. That's down 980 from the week before. We did have rain last week, so that could be a factor. 373 homes expired off MLS. That's down 635 from the week before, but last week was the first week of the month, so it always spikes. 916 home sellers canceled their listing. That's down 18 from the week before. Now to Collin County. From homes being new to the market have been sold, there are 1,295. That's down 193 from the week before. There are 610 new homes that hit the market or had price changes all across Collin County. 249 went under contract, 146 went pending, 290 that sold. Look at that number of new listings in Collin County. That's telling us the story. So there is inventory replacing those that sell. So we don't have a shortage of inventory. Buyers, it's a great time. Sellers, it's still a great time for you. Yes, you're going to get less for your home currently, but you're going to pay less for the new one. So keep that in mind. Allen, 35 new homes to the market, had a price change. 18 went under contract, 7 went pending, and 30 that sold. Lavon, 16 new homes to the market, had a price change. 1 went under contract, 7 went pending, and 9 that sold. Parker, 3 new homes hit the market, had a price change. 2 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 1 that sold. Fairview, 4 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 3 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 2 that sold. Now let's talk about the 3 largest cities in the Collin/Newton County area. Number 1 this week, again, from homes being new to the market have been sold, is McKinney at $290. Plano, number 2 at $190. Frisco, number 3 at $179. Speaking of Plano, 85 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 48 went under contract, 11 went pending, and 46 that sold. Frisco, 82 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 52 went under contract, 14 went pending, and 31 that sold. McKinney, look at this number. 154 new homes hit the market, had a price change. McKinney's got the most action going on there. More people are moving there. Plano's kind of an outer ring suburb now, so you see more movement to the north. 50 homes went under contract, 30 went pending, and 56 that sold in McKinney. Farmersville, 10 new homes at the market, had a price change, 2 went under contract, 5 went pending, and 5 that sold. Wylie, 29 new homes hit the market or had a price change, 5 went under contract, 4 went pending, and 8 that sold. And look at those numbers for price reductions or new listings there in McKinney. That's quite a bit. So you've got more inventory out there in Wylie now. Princeton, lots of activity there, all the new construction. 61 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 10 went under contract, 37 went pending, and 31 that sold. For the bikies lovers, I was there 3 times this weekend, went to a wedding in Houston. Melissa, 10 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 4 went under contract, 5 went pending, and 3 that sold. Anna, 45 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 14 went under contract, 10 went pending, and 20 that sold. Van Alstyne, for all you that maybe moved from California and tech, you're looking to be in the chip side of things. TI's building the largest fab in the world up there, a $5 billion project. We're either a year or 2 away from it being finished. Lots of support industries going up there around it too. Still a great place to buy, less expensive than Collin County for sure in Dallas. So if you're thinking of moving to the DFW Metroplex and you're in tech, might be a place to look if you want to be a little further out. Van Alstyne, 10 new homes at the market, had price change, 5 went under contract, 3 went pending, and 5 that sold. Hope you find this information useful every week. I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Love to have you do it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is at the end of this video. See you next time.